Hey guys, it's Jess from Stark Skincare. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited to be recording today. This is the first time I record with my new camera, so let's just hope everything goes well. Oh, and here's Mimi. Say hi, Mimi. Say hi. No? Okay. Yeah, so I'm surrounded by cats, and today we're going to be talking about winter skincare. Skincare and hair care, a little bit of hair care in there as well. So we are less than halfway through winter, and by now your skin is probably definitely feeling the effects. So winter air is extremely dry. Unless you probably live on the West Coast, in which case it's extremely damp, but for a lot of us, winter air means freezing cold air, and it means extremely dry air. Because air that is frozen has, oh, my cats are pushing against the tripod. Winter air has very, very little moisture content in it because the water vapor just freezes, right? So very, very, very little moisture in the air, both outdoors and indoors, because we use our heaters. The heaters just zap any moisture that's in our homes out. So that's why in the winter you will feel extremely dry, your hair gets brittle, your skin could feel very dehydrated and yet still oily, and that's your skin trying to figure out how to balance the dry air with Stop doing that! She's just like rubbing and rubbing against the tripod. So if you see the camera shaking, it's my cat giving it love. Yeah, so it's your skin trying to, recalibrate itself and do its thing. So it's, she's being such a brat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's just trying to recalibrate itself. So winter air, as well as being extremely dry, also changes frequently. So the constant change in temperature, for example, those of us who live in the central area of the Americas and on the East Coast, we have fluctuating temperatures big time during the season. So, one day might be minus 20 degrees Celsius, and then the next day it's plus 5. So that frequent changing is also really hard on the skin, especially if you have more sensitive skin type, because just as your skin's getting used to doing one thing, next day, however it was trying to adapt is now moot. So it's a very trying season for many reasons. And what we try to do with skincare is simply recreate what the skin already does, right? Like skincare doesn't try to do anything that's like beyond the capabilities of the skin's system, right? So I will show you how to put together a good skincare routine for the winter time so that your skin can, do its own thing the best that it can, but you're also helping it out in a way that makes sense for this season. So I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. I've been having, oh my god, just such a hard time with my hair this year. It's like bad hair day after bad hair day after bad hair day. But what I've found, and I'm like growing out a nape shave, so it's like really annoying. But what I've found is Tendril. So this is my hair oil, which generally I've always used as a leave-in product, so just a couple of drops in the bottom third of my hair after taking a shower, and it can be used as a hair mask as well, but I hadn't done it in a really long time, and finally last week I did I think it was about 20 drops. So normally for a leave-in, like I said, I do like maybe 2-3 drops, but as a leave-in I did about 20 drops, so that makes a good little puddle in your hand, and then I really, really massaged it into my scalp and my hair, like before shampooing, and my hair felt much better for days. So I'm definitely due to do that again. And then I've also found that because of all of the skincare layering that we're going to be doing for winter skincare, Really important, especially if you have bangs. Your bangs are gonna get, like you can see my bangs are greasy right now. Bangs get greasy in the winter from all the layered products if you have bangs. So a little bit of Sahara dry shampoo in the bangs, and I do this before I actually do my skincare routine because I really don't wash my hair very often in the winter. So it's important to keep your bangs, you know, not looking wet as mine kind of do right now. So I just did 2 little floomps. Work it into the bangs. See, it already looks better. But I'm just going to push them back. Got some on my forehead. Push my hair back and commence. So cleansing, balm cleansers and oil cleansers. Did this focus? Ooh, look at that. Balm cleansers and oil cleansers are going to be your best friend in the winter. So this is Aurora, which is being reformulated, but I still, the original part 2, because this actually is the second version of it, is still available on my website. It is currently on sale, but I don't actually remember for how much. Okay, so you take a little pea-sized amount of your balm cleanser and you press it into your skin. And you know, you don't need to really balm cleanse in the morning unless you like sweat a lot at night, which honestly we actually do. We sweat a lot at night, more than we realize. But anyways, I'm just not going over my eye area because I'm actually wearing mascara right now for my video, so just not doing that part. And then I'm taking a nice warm, well actually now it's cold, washcloth and just kind of removing all of whatever was on my face before. And I should have done this, but you should give yourself a good massage whenever you balm cleanse, because it's just, massage is one of the best things you can honestly do for your skin. Like if you go see a facialist and you are really glowing afterwards, most likely, like if you would like a natural facialist, most likely your glow is going to be due to the quality of the massage and less the products, even if they use awesome products. That's how important massage is. It just brings all the blood back into your face, back into your skin. It's going to sort of reorganize like the layers of muscle under your skin, all the fascia. It's going to release so much tension and toxins and just get the lymphatic system going. So do a massage. Next, so after cleansing, you want to be doing your lightest layers first. So I'm actually going to start with Petrichor, which is our mist. And Petrichor works really well with any other product that has vitamin C or vitamin E. So all of my oils contain vitamin E, but at this time I don't have any vitamin C products in my line, but I do use some vitamin C products by other companies. So, but I don't have any here right now. So I am then going to, oh, did I forget my sunscreen? No, here it is. I'm now going to do the very lazy version of skincare. So what I do is I actually make a cocktail of everything that I need in the palm of my hand. So, okay, this off-brand bottle here, I mean unbranded, is actually my serum called Everlasting. So it was part of my original lineup, but it hasn't been released yet as of today anyways, but maybe if you're watching this in the future, you'll be able to buy Everlasting, but for now, it's not in my store. So I put like a little glob. It's kind of a gel-ish texture, so it's like a few drops. Another one that I really like is for like a hydrating serum is Hada Labo's hyaluronic acid. Now the humectants that I use in Everlasting is actually not hyaluronic acid because there's so many hyaluronic acids on the market right now. I just figured that it'd be redundant to make another one. So I use different forms of humectants. That way, if you really love your hyaluronic acid, you can use it in conjunction with Everlasting or just use Everlasting. Either or. And today, because it's very cold, I'm actually going to use Midnight instead of City. Come on. Come on. I'm going to use Midnight because it's the heavier of my two facial oils instead of City. City is the lighter one. Totally fine. You can use either in the winter. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to put about 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Such a beautiful color and scent, this oil. And I'm gonna add a glob of my sunscreen. So I'm just using the La Roche-Posay Anthelios. It's the 50. This one's so, oh wow, it looks like a broken egg in my hand. Can you see? Very awkward, I don't want to spill this. Then I mix it up. So when I bought my sunscreen, I had asked for something that was moisturizing, but somehow the woman understood that I wanted something that wasn't moisturizing, and then I bought it sort of in a rush, and it's like the most unnourishing version of Anthelios. Oh, it's the lotion, it's the ultra fluid lotion for sensitive skin. It's totally fine, it's just, oh, I have like cat fur on my face. Thanks a lot, guys. It's just not moisturizing at all, but anyways, it's fine because I've just combined it with so many other skincare products. Just to really get that in. Do not forget your neck. I really regret that I didn't pay much attention to my neck throughout my teens. My cat is destroying a box behind me, if you can hear that ripping noise. That's my cat. Okay. Next, a little bit of concealer. I think I just put that right in my eye. If you see me looking just above the lens, it's because that's where my viewfinder is. And I'm not professional enough of a YouTuber to know where to look. But I'll get it. I just have to look at my camera lens and pretend I'm actually looking at you guys. The concealer I'm using is the Elate Cream Reveal, I think it's called. It's okay. I think I'm not going to repurchase it right away. I have some pretty serious under eye darkness, especially in the winter, and it's not quite enough for me. So I did not bring any form of foundation, but if I had, I would spray a layer of petrichor again on top, which whatever, I'm just going to do anyways. And I also don't have a setting powder of any kind here with me, so I'll show you my little hack. Okay, so if you are at the stage, oh yeah, let's do our little layer. Yeah, so with winter, you just want to layer your lightest hydrating serum, so anything that's water-based, after cleansing, and then you do your heavier layers. So I did a combination of my sunscreen, a heavier oil, which is the Midnight oil, and a squirt of serum again. So that's like a lot of moisture and hydration all at once. It's basically recreating like a thick cream, and then you can customize it however you want. And then on top, after I do a little bit of makeup, I like just setting it with petrichor again, just doing a spray, because it just kind of like locks everything in. It feels really good. It's an extra layer of hydration. You can't get enough hydration in the winter. You can overdo it with moisturizing, so something that has like a lipid content, cat hair. But you can't really do it with overhydrating. The only thing you'll find is that with some hydrators, if you're layering a lot of them, they're going to start to pill. So I actually have a little bit of pilling right now. But that usually happens from the sunscreen, unfortunately. Oh, sunscreen. Oh, and this is my lip balm that I'm using. It's a tiny chunk of Kupwachu butter. Because when you're a formulator, sometimes you end up with this skincare. Totally fine. Oh, and if you have very dry skin, if you're going to be going outside and it's like brutally windy, layer a balm on top of everything. And you could just like do your cheeks, for example, if you just wanted like extra protection. an extra emollient layer right on top. I do this for my son often. I just put like an extra layer right on his cheeks, his nose, and his chin before we head out to go and play in the snow, especially, yeah, if it's windy. It's been brutally cold this year, so. Okay, so little pro tip, always wash your hands after putting on your skincare before touching your hair, so your hair doesn't get overly greasy. If you have fine hair, I'm wiping my hands right now if you're wondering what I'm doing off camera. If you have limp hair, if you have fine hair, you do not want to get it overly greasy. Okay, let down the Z-bangs, brush them out a little bit. Oh, I forgot to show you my tip. Oh no, is it too late? This is what I do. So before I actually put my bangs down, of course I just did this in the wrong order, I get a little flumph of Sahara, like a tiny flumph, and I just like really distribute it, and then sometimes I even use like a beauty blender or a brush, and I just kind of like pat it onto my forehead. There's nothing in this that's like not skin safe or even skin beneficial, so it's totally fine to put directly on your skin when need be. And then when my overly long bangs are on my forehead, they don't pick up all the grease. And there you go. That's sort of my winter skincare routine. It's all about layering. Hear my cat. It's all about layering from lightest to heaviest, and it's all about protecting your skin, building a layer, like a, you know, a protective layer, always making sure that your acid mantle, that barrier is in good shape. This isn't a time when you want to be over exfoliating, over stripping your face. You don't want to be robbing your skin of important, you know, humidity, of important moisture. So just layer it on and make sure to cleanse well, but cleanse very gently at the end of the day. And tip for indoors, because it does get, like I said, very, very dry indoors. If you have the kind of heaters at home, like the electric baseboards, this is what we've always done in my family. It's cheap and easy. It's I find it's even better than getting a humidifier, because humidifiers can go kind of moldy and stuff. Like you have to actually really maintain them. If you recycle tomato cans or whatever, you know, tin cans, add water and then just put them on your baseboards. You can even put a couple of drops of essential oils and it just slowly evaporates into the room. So that's a good little trick to do. Just make sure that you wipe down your windows once in a while, because it does collect a lot of humidity at the windows and you don't want to destroy your windows. So that is winter skincare. I miss you guys. I'll be seeing you more in 2018 with some product launches and all kinds of good stuff. Leave me some comments down below. I look forward to chatting with you. Enjoy the winter. Bye. Mwah.